Hey, how are you? Good morning. Excuse me.
This is motor number 1. I got a number 2 at home.
Number 1, huh?
Bigger and better.
Bigger and better, yeah.
Bigger and better.
Parking the VWs there. I would greatly appreciate it. Please remember we're having 20% off all chemicals. Every $10 you spend, you get a raffle ticket. We will be raffling some good.
I gotta take
Our stores.
Awesome. Good morning. How are you?
So don't miss out.
Carbs and coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wow. What do you have?
Donut set.
Oh wow.
If you're a fan of donut, this is what you can
Donuts.
get.
All right. Thank you.
I know that I'll go far.
Ponte lente.
Ahí está, güey.
Ponte lente.
I was supposed to be ready and I was ready. Hi, welcome. Recibí la cuesta.
Hey, Shin.
Hey, morning.
Saw you yesterday.
Long time no see you.
No.
Era bonito, güey. Era la Ay, espérate que le des una boca de
We're collecting Hot Wheel cars for our the foundation that we're doing, the Jesse Reese Foundation. And what they do is they take the Hot Wheel cars, and every child with cancer between the ages of 1 and 18 receive a joy jar with all kinds of toys in it, age appropriate, and they give them to all the kids, and that's what we're doing. She started this a long time ago when she was leaving us with cancer, and she wanted to give back to the kids. So this is her way of doing it. So bring your Hot Wheels out to Bug It, please. Single pack, please. Thanks.
Morning. How are you?
Sell them. Need a pair? $900 for a brand new set.
This goes, this goes, this goes.
All, yeah, that's
So
cool.
I'm going to be at my shop today at 10.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pull the windshield, the wheels,
Oh.
change it all back over to
Oh, really?
7, yeah.
Good. I can hear all 40 of those horses back there.
Did it blow up yet?
Get one, little doggy. Bye, Gary.
All right, see you.
All right, take care. Yes, John C. Reilly plays very much. Oh my God. Yeah, for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, DKP cars.
Yeah, DKK car. Yeah.
Yes, you guys can hear me? Yeah? Alright, everybody, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Cancer. So she was in the hospital long term. She decided, what can I do for the kids that are in the hospital for a long time? So she came up with these joy jars. So her family developed this. They fill them with toys and games. They're all over the 50 states and over 40 countries. So it's really taken off because of this sweet, sweet girl that was wise beyond her years. So thank you so much for everyone that's already donated. We appreciate it.
So we will continue getting toys throughout the whole month until we meet them on our drag race. So if you guys forgot to donate today, don't worry, we can take them. 9126 going twice. God. 9115. 9115. Yes, no, no, yes. Limited edition product, I cannot say, only the winners get to see. And a mango air freshener banana spray. So if you guys want to wax your car without having any trouble, the spray, after you're done washing, spray it on, buff it with the quick detail towels and total interior. So make sure you donate, get your raffle ticket, purchase 20% off, every $10 get a raffle ticket, and we'll raffle again in an hour. See you guys here.
Go again.
So redid the motor last year, and the guy actually CC'd it out. I mean, he actually measured it, Junior, and it's either a 2106 or a 2016. I can't remember. I look at the picture. But you know, everybody says, "Oh, it's a 2210 or it's this or it's that." He actually CC'd it out, measured it. You don't want to do that. That was it.
Because I'm sitting there at Joe's across from him, and I'm talking about it, I'm saying, and you said, "You like that car?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I'm going to go buy it." And you said, "You wanted to buy it," so I said, "Okay."
Well, here's the rest of the story. Ed and I went down to the place.
I found the car.
Ed found the car. We went down and looked at his car. I met it and everything. But I'm kind of concerned about the fan shroud because I've heard good and bad. So what do I do one morning? Early one morning, I call him and I go, "Hey, Ron, tell me about those fan shrouds on this." And he goes, quote, "I know what you're looking at."
Well, I watched it. It was on the
Yeah.
Samba. It was 26,000.
Yeah, it was 22, I think.
And then
when
it
we
dropped
looked
to
at it.
22.
Right.
It dropped to 20. One Saturday I woke up and it was 15. I said, "I got to go see this."
Right,
And
right.
I
It was
called
over
the
in
guy and he goes,
Belmont.
"Please come look at this car. I can't get anybody." Seal Beach. I
Yeah.
can't get anybody to come look at it. And I
So
went
the
and looked
tan
at it.
car, we went to
said,
Heroes up there in this,
Okay, I
and
said,
we
"I
pull
need to
in, and
think
my
about
wife's
it."
in there,
Girl,
and she
on the way
goes,
home, Bunch said, "If you
"Oh,
buy
look,
that
there's
car, I
that
will."
tan
So I
car
called
you
him
like,"
Sunday
and I go,
morning. I said, "I'll
"Oh yeah,"
take it."
because I
came
would have
down.
bought that
I
car
said, "I'm really sorry.
because I wanted
All
the
have
sunroof
is
before this one."
13.5 and faded out.
And she gets out of the car and she walks over and she
saw it
looks and
was
she
22.
goes,
Yeah. And I told John,
"It's got a for sale sign in the back seat." I went, "Oh crap."
This is a really nice car.
That night I bought it. And he's
you
over there
know.
frothing a little bit, so I'm going, "Well, revenge is
Oh,
justified now."
I did the same thing.
I actually bought it for her and she never drove
Yeah,
it.
it's a very nice car. That's a smoking deal.
Well, I'm glad you bought that because I
Oh, I love
really
driving
didn't
that car.
need two of them.
I love driving that car.
What size motor is it?
2276, just like this. But you know what? Greg took that car. This one Roger had in the shop. And they pulled the cylinder heads off of it. And Roger went through the heads and he worked on the carburetors. That is the smoothest running big motor. They say that too, that you've ever driven. That thing is like driving a stock car. You can put it in fourth gear, 35 miles an hour, just roll on the throttle.
It's because somebody made a good cam choice too.
It's got an Engel 130 in it, just like this. It's an identical to motor to this, except
What's
it's got a
mine?
bird
Mine
crank and that
130. I think
doesn't.
mine's a 120.
Yours is a 125.
Yeah.
I gotta go change that on there.
Edmonston was always the 125 guy, wasn't he? Yeah, Radical Jim. Or what did he
What has he
have?
got?
So
Eagle
the
one?
radical guy is Scott. He's got FK87 and one and FK89 the other. I go, that's the same thing I run in my race car. Yeah.
Well, that's what's wrong with some of these guys.
I
They made
learned
their
years
cars,
ago about over-camming
but
stuff.
they made their cars undrivable
anything
for
under
what we
10.
want to do.
Yeah.
And
Always safe.
I talked to Edmonston years ago down from, he said 140. I go, no, 130, no, 125, okay? I know you don't want to go too far down, but 125.
I had some fun with my
Right.
110 and 1700.
I went through the motor in my
The most sold cam in the world for VW is
110.
Smooth.
Which, do you know this history about it?
I can tell you history about with the white car. It had a 140 in it, and we raced it, and then we took it apart, put a 110 in it, and it only went 1.5 tenths slower.
There's a guy that
And drove way
contacted me
better.
years ago. He lives in the Washington State area. I could get his name, but he's talking to me. He's a pretty savvy guy, and he's talking about he did the specs, and I don't know this. I'm just going what he told me. He did the specs on a 110 cam, and it was when Potvin sold their equipment, it went to Moon. You know, Potvin went to our high school. Did you know that?
Yes.
So anyway, he says when you look at the specs on that, he says that cam is the same thing that was used in flathead Fords. And I go, really? He goes, yeah, it's the same. They just. I said, well, it kind of makes sense. And I said, obviously it works real well. I never knew that, and I can tell you the guy's name, but
Guys,
I thought you were going to